Hello everyone, we are at the IFA Berlin here in Germany. Guten Tag. And let me first introduce simply about IFA. IFA is started from 1925 and it's featuring its exhibitions for consumer electronics devices. And you can see around me there are a lot of electronic high-tech products and some home appliances here. And this year IFA has hosted around 1,800 companies here, and more than a third of them are Chinese companies. That has to show, that is saying that Chinese is a major driving force for the home appliances and science and technologies here. And enough for the chatters, maybe we can have a look around. Yeah. What you see now is this year's IFA feature, IFA 2017. It's called IFA Next. And its motto is the edge of innovation. It's the first year that IFA made the innovation first. And let's go a little bit. On the left side, we see the Chinese Abilix robots company. It's featuring its products on educational robots. And maybe we can have a look here. You can see the robots dancing, and it's very delicate ones. You can see that the robots are dancing with the music, and it's like a rock band here. And maybe we can have someone to introduce it for us. Hello.
嗨，你好，你好。
可以给我们介绍一下你们这个机器人产品吗？用in English, please.
Okay. Welcome to our booth. Our company named Abilix. We are the expertise in the educational robot research and development. The future brand you can see here, it's our constructible brake keys named Krypton. We do have 9 different series of these products. You can see we have a singer, we have a bass, and all the programming system has been done entirely with one. So we do have a controller which is connected with different cables here, so you can move, can dance, and can build up more than 80 different projects with our robots here.
18 or
80, 80. Yes.
So many.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, look at this body. It's very interesting.
This is our Oculus mobile robots, and this one can do the vacuum cleaner, and it can make the kids can make a program inside it as well. You can see there's sonic sensors here, so when you move, this is a vacuum cleaning. Vacuum cleaning. Yeah, you can see it's a vacuum cleaner here, and all the light sensors and on the neck, on the head, and here's a touch sensor. It's programmable with our softwares. We do have 4 different levels of softwares to teach the users to learn the STEM education from simple to sophisticated. And let's move to that one. We do have the humanoid robots. We call it Everest.
Everest.
Everest. Yeah,
it's like the mountain,
the highest mountain in the world. Yeah. Everest. This one is really amazing. It can dance, can walk, can do the yoga, tai chi, kung fu, and the kids can make programming into it to make it to build up some typical actions it can do. It can retrieve a lot of different funny, entertainmental actions by the kids. You can see it moves really smoothly, and this one has 18 degrees of freedom. The screens here.
What do you mean by 18 degrees of freedom?
Very good question. Because we have lots of motors here. For one motor, it has 2 degrees of freedom, like here, on the neck, on the joint hip, the knees, the legs. So it has 18 degrees of freedom. And also this one has the touchable screen here. So the users can see the programming systems very easily through the sides.
Yeah.
This is a unique design of our products in the market at the moment.
And what's this robot is used for? For the child or for the children?
Well, we call it educational robots and can be programmed, of course. First, programming. Second, education. The third one, entertainment. Yeah, entertainment, because this one can be very nice, very good gift for the children at Christmas time or even the Chinese New Year.
Yeah. Even for the adults, I like it very much.
I think so. Yeah, I agree with you. And we do have some more series like flying series. And my tablet is connecting to that robot over there.
Which robot over there?
That one. My tablet is connecting to that robot over there. You can see I can control here, like go left. Oh, it moves. Go right. Okay, go back. Okay, game back waiting. Loading, please. So this is a programming system. And we do have 4 different levels of softwares can teach the users to make a programming from simple to sophisticated. And this is our flying series. This flying series is programmable as well. We can build like to make it rescue because it has camera and it can to across the obstacles like a run wheel, and also it can fly in together with other flying series of ours. Yeah. And it's programmable as well. And this one is entirely safe because of the cover.
Entirely safe for the children.
Covered. Yeah. So it's especially typically used in the classroom learning. So that's why we call it education robot. No harm at all.
No. How high can it fly?
This one can fly to 20 meters because, in the classroom, that's enough, entirely enough for them. And the fully charged time is just 1 hour and can fly like 15 minutes. Yes. Okay. So in the classroom learning, the teachers give the teaching to the kids, and after they are going to have a action. So just like 15 minutes, that's enough for them. Yeah. This is our small oculars. This one, it can move very fast. But, the big one is a little bit heavy, so this one can move really, really fast. And this one has a lot of sensors on the head and on the neck, just like the function of the big one. And this one can do the conversation as well. So the kids can, talk to this little buddy and then to have fun with it.
Yeah. How fast can it run?
How to see, like
a rabbit, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This is our Oculus One. It has camera sensors here, so it can take some pictures. I ask this robot go to the bedroom.
It has a camera built inside.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Here is a camera sensor. So we can take this robot, ask him to move into the bedroom to say hello to his parents. And then
take pictures.
Talk with him, take picture, and come back to the original place.
Yeah, nice.
We can achieve this function through the programming. This is our robot. This is our company, and that's why we call it educational robots.
Abilix, right?
Yes, Abilix. We're from Shanghai, China. By now, our company has more than 2,000 employees. Currently, we are ranked as the first robotics brand in China, and we do have a lot of business scope like training center, like B2B business, B2C business, and the competition, and also the training store, and also the kiosks in China, and also across the world at the moment.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
And let's continue with the other high techs. And here comes the most famous, probably the most famous Chinese companies in the IFA. Huawei. It's well famous, as you can see. And Huawei in 2017 IFA here in Berlin has issued a new version of its first computer chip. It's called the Kirin 970. According to the Huawei news, it is featuring its AI computing technology and will be used. It's the next generation mobile phones, the Huawei P10 and P10 Plus, and the Huawei Mate 10. At IFA, the Chinese Huawei also unveiled a new era in smartphone innovation. It has made a keynote address. The CEO of the Huawei Consumer Business Group, that he said by combining the power of the cloud with the speed and responsiveness of the native AI processing, Huawei is hoping to bring AI experiences to life and changing the way we interact with our devices. Beside the Kirin 970 chip group, we can see at the exhibition it is also featuring its consumer electronics like the computers, the tablets, and the smartphones. The smartphones P10 and Mate 10, the newest version, is featuring its portrait ability, and the photo making is very advanced. Yesterday, I don't know whether they closed today. They somehow have some events going on here, but never mind. You can see that. You can see there's a lot of there's an exhibition that you can make photographs with the astronauts' clothes. Yesterday, I made one there, and it has a lottery system that allow me to maybe after I'm making the photo and print it out here, and I can have a number, and then I may be picked by the Huawei company to experience the zero gravity test in the US and realize my dream as an astronaut. And at the left side you can see a picture wall, and it's all taken by the Huawei newest phones. The Mate 10 has, starting from the Huawei P9 and the Mate 9, it has the dual lens technology and cooperating with the German Leica company. And you can see the pictures are very sharp, and the colors has a vivid, it's very vivid, and yeah, it's in our photography circle, it's called the German taste. Maybe you can see from the colors made by the Leica lenses. And here we can see another Chinese company, Gree. It's featuring its refrigerator technologies and the compressor technologies. And the Gree has bring its very advanced compressors here. Okay, we have the Gree marketing correspondents can show it the latest technologies. So
Thanks for your time. You know, the kitchen is a place for joy and good home appliances. Gonna help you to enjoy this kind of show. Today we're gonna introduce our key product here, our refrigerator, one of them. This kind of refrigerators we adopt like 20-inch screen, like bigger than the iPad. Also, we introduce voice control. Like in this way, you can use the voice to communicate with your refrigerators and realize for example, here, the food management, online shops, the menus, music, health essentials, refrigerator control, also memos, news, like TVs or some videos, like also like smart control, timers, albums, the different kind of calendars. And the most important thing is this kind of refrigerator introduce the international advanced technology of instant freezing with this kind of way, different with the normal frozen process. With this kind of instant freezing, it can maintain the ice crystallization, could maintain -5 to -7, and then get around the food. Or swim to the food, capture the cell immediately. In this way, the cell could be kept full and the nutrition will be kept. The structure of the cell will not be damaged. So when you cut it off, there will be no bloody water or nutrient cell is dead. And also with this kind of instant freezing process, we can realize to cut it immediately, no need to wait a long time to wait the beef, for example, to serving. Only some word we cannot explain so that clearly. So we're gonna do some experiments for you to make a more better understanding about this. Okay. Okay. Thank you. The first experiment we have, the secret is in this apartment that the temperature is precisely kept in -5. So that we're gonna bring some water from this. Sorry, we bring a lot of food for today. As you can see, this is a normal water. Normal water. First one, we're gonna bring some glass. Yeah. So if you don't wanna put it here, okay? So you can see now it's a liquid water. We're gonna put the water into the glass. Slowly, slowly. Oh, it's too less. A little bit more. Okay, we're gonna bring frozen fruit. For example, some strawberries. You can see just putting it inside. Yeah. You can see the ice is growing. The ice is growing. So the secret in this apartment that the water inside is precisely kept at -5, but not ice. As we know that normally -0 centigrade, the water will turn to ice, but here's no. You can see this normally. You can see that. So this is playing how the normal frozen process. Normal frozen is in the different ways. First, the surface is going to be frozen and it's going to be inside. Get a lot of like this ice needles, stab the cells in that way. But with our instant freezings, like the cell will be kept very soon, very good, and nutrition will be kept. The cell is full, and also like when you cook it, the fresh taste could be kept. And also compared to the normal frozen process, like during the melting or thawing process, there's also a process of bacteria or this other things in it. And that way, maybe the food during the thawing process, the food quality is not as good as it can. Okay. This is the first process we have. You can compare. And then later we're gonna have another experiment here. Bring a plate, a simple plate. And sorry. We'll bring another water here. We just put the water readily on this plate. Here, maybe here. You can see a lot of ice smoothies formed gradually. Oh, too much. Anyways, we're gonna do another tower.
It's like you're making smoothies.
Yeah.
Water.
So for this experiment, displaying that how we kept the food that fresh. Like there's some ice water, and then first to some ice crystal from the surface and capture the seal, like we mentioned before, and just keep the food, no damage. And also with this kind of way, as we explained that you can cut the beef directly, no need to wait at all using this kind of technology.
Time is up, and we've witnessed a lot of Chinese companies here at the IFA. And if you like our live, just give a thumb. Thank you very much, and maybe see you around.